So let's check this house over here. Now you have found self house. It's a beautiful house. We're not going to go into details, but this is the amount. It's more important. And the amount is 895,000 rands. Okay, so if we go down here, it's all the information you need. We're going to skip it as fast as we can. So the purchase price is 895,000 rands. Deposit, we don't pay deposit. And interest rate at the moment, it's 11%, 11.5%. It's been reduced by 25 basis point. At least it's cruising. And what I want you to pay attention is the loan term and the repayment. How much you're going to pay? Let's put it 5. It says 19 point. It's a lot of money. So we spoke about 15. So 15 is over here. So long term, if this we want to pay it back in 15 years, so it means we're looking at a monthly repayment of 10,455. Okay, so let's go over to 20 years. In 20 years, we're looking at 9,544. Okay, then we go long now. Long, we're looking at a monthly repayment of 8,863. So that varies. So let's go over to OOBA website and see the interest that you're going to cut as you change the loan term. So looking at the same amount of money and 30 years, we said 8863, same amount. And when we calculate, right, when we calculate it, it says we need to pay back the total amount repayable for that 895,000 rand home loan. So you're going to pay 3.1 million. Let's keep it short. So that's how much you're going to pay back in 30 years if we decide to go low. And let's move over to 20 years. Change that to 20 years. So that's a monthly repayment for a 20 years loan term. So we're looking at 9,545, and the total amount that's going to be paid back because we borrowed a home loan of 895,000 is going to be 2.2 million. Let's go over and change that to 15 years. Now short, we go very short. When we go short, we pay more monthly repayment. It's 10,455. And how much are we going to pay all in back to the bank? We're going to pay back this amount, 1.8 million. So when we look at the differences between the three loan terms, the 15 years, 20 years, and 30 years, it's not much difference. 15 and 20 years, the difference repayment will be like 8,000 plus, 1,000 rand plus. It's not a big amount of money. It's not a big difference. But it makes a big difference when coming to the interest that you're going to pay, as you've seen. Okay, and the difference between 20 years and 30 years, it's not as big, man. It's like 682 rands between the two, right? But if you look at the interest that you're going to pay all in back to the bank, if you going short all in, you're going to pay 1.8 million. If you go 20, you're going to pay 2.2 million. If you go 30, you're going to pay 3.1 million. So the longer the term loan, the less money you're going to pay on a monthly basis. But that means you will then repay them back brutally so in a long term, because your interest is going to be crazy. You're looking at 3.1 million. But if you go short, my camera is stressing me. If you go short, like for instance, if you go that 15%, 15 years, you're going to pay more on a monthly basis, but you're going to destroy a whole lot of the interest rates. So that's the difference. So when you go in for your home loan, for your mortgage, these are the things that you need to take in consideration before you make up your mind.